Alright. Alright guys, I'm back. So, for some reason, it wouldn't let me go back. I don't know why. Cool. Right, now let me... Shovel quick. And do some more of this. I think that's good, yeah. Give me the stone real quick. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Definitely, I should be putting... Okay. So yeah, it's only in those sections which has the path there. Okay, because from this illusion it doesn't look like, you know, but from there you can see it, and it's really weird because that means these walls are on grass, which makes no sense. Basically, then they'll sink. That's how the wall is. Right, well, yeah, pretty good so far. Right, so let's do some interior design, I think. What are we going to use? Now, I don't like what people do is that they like put like a bunch of blocks here and then they put stuff on the blocks to make it look like, you know, it just doesn't look good, to be honest. I find it really easy, cheeky, in an easy way out of it. I know people do on survival, which makes it harder. Okay. Yeah. Barrels too, why not? Put some again, some of these. Then, this is how you do it. So, I get a bed. White bed, doesn't matter. Boom. And then you do this. So it looks like that they're just, you know, underground things. But we are do the bed. But from the illusion, yes, we know they're not actually, you know, thing. But from the illusion, but it's like, from this, it looks like they're just, you know, in ground thing. So what we're gonna do is, what can we put here? I don't want to put door. No, I'll put doors. Can't. Okay. Oh, we have a problem. Maybe trapdoor. No, oak doors we do, I guess. Just gonna do that. What else be here? Definitely quartz. Because, you know, that's what they're building with. No, this would be more food, wouldn't it? I'm an idiot. Let me get this. Hey. Trying to think what else we want. What do we need? Punk. pumpkins, not jack-o'-lanterns, no. Why is there no just straight up pumpkin? There's always straight up melons. Why isn't there straight up pumpkins? Why? Bro, come off it, bro. There's no. It's disappointing. Well, I might be being blind at the moment. What? No, not beehives. Trying to think. I'm really trying to think. Maybe that cauldrons. Cauldrons are good because that means I have jobs. So I always need fisheries. Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh crap, I realised, you know what? I'm not gonna, I'm gonna use spruce, only because it's a door and trapdoors. It's fine. It's fine. But if I built like buildings out of it, it wouldn't be, because there's no near, there's no trap, doors near. No, I mean spruce near for that amount of material that I would need. And that's when it becomes not realistic. It might be, this block here is a part of an add-on, so, and yes, I'm trying to make them pretty hidden, so it's not so obvious. I might put one here, and I might put one right here. So that means there'll be 4 villages. So yeah, so we need can I get rid of this freaking bro? Do I also do something? Well, I want to release about 6 or 8 villages, beds in here. So we do one there. It's got to be on the side, really. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. Now, come here. If I get rid of weather cycle with day and night cycle, it should stay night and it should stay day and not rain. You're asking why there's really no food? It's because I don't think it's going to make a lot of sense. Having a lot of... I have most of the fish and that where the market is. It makes a lot more sense being where the market is. Or a lot more sense. There you go. Perfect. Again, I don't want to stack really high. Oh great, there's a wee villager going to them, that's great. So technically, I should actually be able to get the villagers, because I realise, because since it's going to be constantly day, I don't technically need to worry about thing at the moment. I will definitely put, torches and all that in to keep them safe at night time, but I won't bother making I won't bother making what do you call it, torches and that. I won't bother to light it up at the moment. I'll do it at the end, once I actually got all the buildings and that complete. Where? Shulker, enemy spawning. Dynamite. Oh, you want to see this thing? This is really cool. I don't know what it is, but this is probably a new add-on, which I find really cool. And then you get, what do you get from it? That. Hard leather. There we go. Okay. Water villager. Not water. So there's already a villager. So I want to do one. Let me say something. They're not come up with the bed, so I've got to wait. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was going to compete with 6 villagers in that one. And I'll go to this one over here, do 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. And now this, I don't know what I do, but I do want to put a thing. But yeah. So yeah. So now what? So now the place is going to look a lot more alive because of the villagers around it. So I'm gonna definitely, as I said, I'm gotta think what I'm gonna put here to make fences. So I'm probably gonna, where's the fence? I wanna do something unique. So I wanna get, see what? There's diorite, which is poo looking, but it looks good. Not that the poo looks like poo, but it can be used with good. It can be used and it can look good in a certain way. And then slabs, where is it? Alright, so this is what I'm looking at. Problem is, let me look at this. I don't mind that. Something like that. Come here. Can you move? I am going to definitely put docks, but at the moment I just want to put something here to block them off from going into the water. Again, I am going to put like a blockage there somehow. I just don't know what yet. Actually, I'm thinking about just keeping the diorite basic, but I don't. It doesn't look good, doesn't it? No. I'm going to do this. This will help stop the villagers from, because they are pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I also the cool thing is I don't know if it's in Bebop, but villagers can climb ladders now. So I have a really cool idea. I'm thinking instead of using stairs, we use ladders. Oh look, because as long as the villagers can get up, all that matters. But yeah, I do wish. I am going to see if I can find a list add-on on the marketplace which allows you to build a boat, and then it allows you to put like a steering wheel on it, and then allows you to drive. Now I'm looking at this actually. What if I do this? That's actually not bad looking. I actually don't mind that. Now, we could build another one over here, which wouldn't be a bad idea. But I don't think that's necessary. I think what we need to do is come here and work out where we want the terrain to go up. I'm thinking here for now. Probably knock it off of there. Again, I'm probably going to make it go up around 3 high. I don't want to do that there because I like it for the front. You know, I want to show that I want some sort of show that this village is part of the game. I think using the docks or using something to, you know, like we need to use like this. We can use something to actually. I'm gonna probably. I've got an idea. What I want to do is I'm gonna put none of those things over here, make it bigger for more dock creations. But yeah, so see how this is what I wanted. Yes, they're in here, a lot in here, which is quite concerning. But the idea is that these villages can still. And I'm definitely also might even thinking about making underground sections here of the village in the walls. I don't think that would be a bad idea. You know, underground section where homeless people, or where you want to call homeless, but where they can go. the reason I put fishermen mainly here, if you try and get fishermen, is because that's where mainly the thing is. And this over here, I'm definitely thinking about putting sneakily beds in the ground again too, but you know, probably around maybe somewhere here in these spots. I can put beds in here, but pretend, yeah, I can put beds in here, but pretend they're made for like, yeah, actually, no, that's a good idea. I'll do this. You know, let me know you like this thing, but it's only for the villagers, that's it. You know, other than that, I wouldn't bother doing this. Yes, if I get, put one there, and then do something like that, and it can be pretend that this is also made for that, which will actually look really cool actually. That's actually dope, yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, do the same thing. Again, always try and make it look sense. Make sure it makes sense. Oh. Ooh. So do this. Yep, see bed there. Bed is obstructed. Why is the bed obstructed? Hold on. Maybe that's not good. Weird villagers can get in there, can't they? I need to see. That's why I need to see if it's actually working. So I got some more here. Iron goblins are respawning. Where's a lot of villagers? Oh, they're in here. This is where all the jobs are. Oh, damn, okay. Where's a lot of villagers? In here? Oh. Yep, all in here. I might put also, you know, some bowls out to outside. Or just inside, but somehow they like maybe like common bowls. Oh, that's a cool idea. And then do something like this. Let me see something. Maybe see go when we put it to night time. Okay. This is going to test if they are actually going to go and sleep in the beds. This I'm concerned because it says the bed is obstructed, but by what? So what I'll do while I'm here, I actually work out how I'm going to build another these. I need stone, gravel, and answer. There you go. As I said, we want to try and make it feel more alive than ever. I could also make like things in here if I don't want to, but I definitely want to put more over in these waters that are going to come around. I wouldn't mind that. And that's true, if I'm thinking about it, it might be a good shout, eh? If I make this into like a way where they do, oh, that's cool. Okay, that's definitely going to do that. You might be asked, some people might know what I'm going to do. But first, we're going to fly into such now. Because if they are building ships, it's got to be on a flat surface. Can't be on a hilly surface. Alright, so I'm thinking of this path here. This is a good connector path. So I'm thinking about bringing it down to about here. So there will do finally. Right now, I'm wondering where they're going to go because they should be able to get to these beds. The Pathfinder allows it. That's the thing. So hopefully, when it turns night time, they will go to their beds. Right. Oh, there he is, yeah. As I said, see, so even though we can't get to them, they can get to them. So it's worked out perfectly fine. These guys here, I don't know where. There's one of them that's taking that bed, but which one? Sometimes they struggle to find their path, but other times they don't. There's a villager in there. Villager in there. Villager in there. Boys, get into bed. So at least we know it works. So that's good to know. At least we know it works. Oh man. I'm going to put gravel. I'm going to put gravel at the front. I want to imitate that the sea. It's not a sea. It's a lake. So realistically, I'm not going to actually. Oh my goodness! Look at them all. I'm not going to try and bother with the. Like it's like the idea that if it's near sea, I will add more detail, like eroding detail. But since a lake, there's nothing really gets eroded when you're next to a lake. So when you're near the sea, so basically, I don't really have to put any thing in there. Right, so yeah, I want to try and build one more of them. No, I want to try and build a bunch more of the single ones. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. One thing in doing one single one here. 2, 5. Okay, I got an idea. I got a really good idea. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, cool. Let's get a measure it out. See, now I forget how I built them. Oh, that's so sad. Give me that, and then give me that. Alright, cool. And then I need the wool and that. That's all I need. Pretty simple. Simple as. So, 1, 2. So we just need to go with the basic one. Okay, cool. Got ya. And then how far is it from there? So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 across each. Cool. So that's actually easy to work out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nice. 1, 2, 3. And then we do the same thing this side. We're going to do. Does it go over those? I think it does, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. So I need also that. So let me do that, and I might put one more there. So we need to do this. Boom. Boom and boom. Then I think it's this. Do that. Okay, and then so one more on that side and the same thing. Okay, that's important now. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think goes like that, right? Yeah. So it goes. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, got ya. Cool. Got ya. Okay, I get it. Something like that, and then it goes. Something like that. Oh, no, it goes like that, doesn't it? Does it? I forget how it goes. Does it go like that? Let me see. Yeah. I think. Oh, I know how it goes. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so it goes like that, except there's a big piece there, and it goes like that, yeah. So that, and then that, and that. That's easy. Yeah, see, when I build something really cool, I forget how to build it. No. Again. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna. What I'll do is how we'll work out with design or what they're gonna do with material wise. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a color palette, and then that color palette is gonna decide the materials they're gonna use. I think that's right. Right. Yeah, and then it goes. Okay, that's simple. Same sort of thing. That, and then like. Trying to think, is that, and what does it look on the bottom? Okay, it's still the same thing. It's sort of like that. And then we come along with the trapdoors here. Trapdoors. And then how tall is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. It's 7 tall, guys. 7 tall. Beg your pardon. Seven tall. Where does it sit? It sits 2 blocks away from the front. 2 blocks away from the front. So 2 blocks away from the front. That one. Yeah. 2 blocks away from the front. And then it goes something like this, and then that. Yeah, perfect. I know. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, what I need to do is, I need to make a sandbank here. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do that one like this. And this is what's... And what we're going to do is... This is what we're going to do. We're going to try and use this as the area where they take the ships off. And we're going to use planks, oh no, slabs. And the idea of this is that there we go, and then that will go here, and that will go here. That, and then again we go about there. We go to them. So I'll fix that up with some more sand to guys. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a bit of break up. Pretend that some of it, you know. Because naturally, if he's gonna, you know, go, there would be a bit of material to be in the floor or motion. A little bit like that. And then I'm going to do some more, definitely no knocking off this. You know, get some knocking off like that maybe. A bit of that. Bit of that. And yeah, I think doing like that. Can sand. That, and I think that's good. It's a bit annoying that means mobs can get up, but what I can do is I can do it a way where it won't actually. Now I figure out I might have to definitely put some more work into good idea. Probably when it gets to there, it's gonna be in, isn't it? So I want to do a bit of something like this. Oh my god, I need to use sand. So about that, I think we'll do that maybe. That and that. I think that's good actually. Come out, it's like a small boat, so it doesn't need a. It needs to be at least about to get one block into the water. So I think that's actually good. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too. That's actually one of the first times I built one of those things in this actual game. How's that? How insane is that? So I'm just gonna get some more sand and bring it up here. I want, again, most of them do have a heavy sandbank. Just because most of them will need some sort of support. A bit more in here actually. About that I feel more. And then this is a lot more sand with it. Way more. I was hoping putting one there, but it's not gonna work. So what I'm thinking, actually, what I need to do is do here. Boom, boom. So I should have 8 beds in there. As I said, this is one of the easiest ways to actually get villages. Well, not villages, this is the easiest way to make it feel like life. Even though it doesn't technically make sense, but it doesn't have to make sense with the naked eye. And I like to make my, well, not my, these worlds feel alive. Well, it's gonna be our world, but you know what I mean. Like, make it feel alive. And I notice what most of that, when they build a ton of things, it just feels empty. You know what I mean? It feels like but I see people build massive castles and that, but it just feels empty. And the easiest way they can do is by using the beds for seats, or you know, and making using, it's just like, it's insane. It really is. Now we need to go to, oh my goodness, I got villages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's a bit of a problem here. I don't mind having them now because there's a ton of villages enough to make, you know, jobs. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'll just go do some more single ones. But yeah, I do like this boat ramp. This boat ramp's nice. I do go actually. Oh, you gotta build one over here, I realise. Because there's no way of these getting out, but I don't think that. I think these ones like repairs. I love how they're trying to get to these barrels. Oh, let me do something real quick. Let me do this. Okay, with every barrel under these. And give me that, and then I can come back here and pull this up with barrels. Yeah. Right. The single ones are easy. They're just as simple as they get. Yeah, they're simple as hell. For yeah. All these boats are 5 wide. These ones are longer in terms, but they're not that much longer. Oh my goodness, one with a bow, come on. Let's do that. So we actually can put a ton here. 1, I think doing 2, 3, maybe, good idea. I think that would be good, because remember, they're not that wide. How do I do it? Oh yeah, that's what I did, makes sense. Okay. So I did this. And then, how much is that gap? And then there's a 1, 2, 3 gap in the middle before. I don't want, okay, it's simple. And then there's a 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm pretty sure it's full block, isn't it? Yeah, it's full. Yeah, it's full block. Full block. Oh, that's simple, bro. Here. Oh. Okay. There's 2. Oh yeah, I forgot. Do that. I don't get what does that, but it's annoying. But anyway, actually, there is another way I can do it. No, it still does it. Anyway. Yeah, I realised I've done guards. Okay, what I want to do is... things I'm being on, but it's hot. I do know what we're going to do it. It doesn't, that actually doesn't look bad. It looks weird, but a bit weird from the outside, but it's not once you understand what's actually weird behind it. Okay, so next is going to be, okay, no, it's a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna do something like that, just do a distinction. Maybe, I don't know what I can do. This actually makes a lot more sense. I won't do that because they would need to work on them. So it wouldn't make sense that they would just use these as bridges. You know what I mean? I wish there was a way where I could, I wish there was a way I could edit that, but I can't, which sucks. I didn't realise that actually looks cool. I actually like that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do it like this. I like it like this. It's actually pretty cool. Because I design to go in and out, so it doesn't matter if they, you know. How high is? Yeah, so when they go out, they're designed, and this is not designed to go in for that specific reason. So yeah. So how far? And you always do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and then it's okay. So pretty little one. It's good. That's actually not bad. Oh, there we go. So we need 5 up, and then it should be good. I think it's 1 away from there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Oh. Alright. That's actually not that bad. Yeah. So I'm thinking this has to be clear because it's where the boats go. That's interesting. Okay, a good idea. No, it makes sense. Alright, so I'm gonna get a sleeve here. I'm actually using the beds. Yeah. See, it works. Let's say it always works. Right, now it's working on. Yeah, so the dock's pretty much done. Now we're just gonna work on this. But I'm gonna knock this out because I'm actually gonna make this a marketplace. I'm actually gonna probably bring it down a bit more, but yeah. I don't really worry about houses anymore because there's so much villages. Well, the main thing which I love about building villages is that having enough villages where you can come and you can just walk around and you just hear villages. Just it, that's it. We can just hear villages. And this is not going to be the last bit, there's going to be a ton more as well. Again, I want to try and put some into his walls here. But I make, you know. So what I can do is I can actually make it, actually no, I'll make it here actually now I'm thinking about. Yeah, I want to make it height to there. And the reason why is because it's giving me a lot more, what do you call it? Can you move? And then what I want to do is, I'm actually going to bring this wall. To see the distinction. For now. And what we can like name them, and we can name you one. I do want, and see, this is gonna be the end. We'll see there armature is basically the end. I am going to try and make a armor set. Or no, not armor, the armor set. But I want to try and do the armor set with their pattern on it. That's what I want to try and do. Well, I'm gonna honestly get rid of this. I know I shouldn't have done this. But I want to do this. I want to put oh my goodness, they're going somewhere else. Just a bit of bow. Not much. Something like that maybe. Something like that. Yeah. Where did they all go? Yeah, they're in there. I realised there's an iron golem in here. Where did they all go? Oh, in here. That makes a lot of sense. Are they in here? No. Where did they all go? Oh, I might put a bell. I think they're despawning. Yeah. Yeah, I put a bell. I gotta put a bell. I'm gonna put at least 2 bells in this area. The cool thing about the bells, that's where they decide to go. So what you want to do is, when you get 2 bells, one bell is going to be here. I want to make the bells here because it would make a lot of sense. Because when the ships are done, it can be 10 that they ring the bell when the ship's down or when the ship's coming in. So if I do here, that's not going to work. Over here we'll do. There, that. Actually. That. Yeah. I don't know where to put it, but I think that's where it's going. I think that's perfect, actually. Again, I don't want the bells to be, very dramatic. Probably like that, yeah. So that means the villagers will get that bell, or I will put one right here, and this would make a lot of sense. Because your channel pretty much know where you want to go. Trust me, I want to put at least a ton of bells in here. Because the purpose of the bells are just so they can pick one. So it's either they go to this bell over here, or they go to this bell. I will keep putting villagers in, so they don't despawn, but yeah, that's what I do. Because there's a ton of villagers disappeared. Unless they were dead, but I don't think they're dead because I've also figured how I want to. Idea. I want to block this off for now, and I want to pretend that they open it. You know what I mean? So if I do something like that there, and then I can do something like that there. That's what? I can jump over that. What? That. So the idea. Oh, actually, yeah, that's the idea. So we can't escape there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where all the others went. I know there's a cave here which we've got to block off, but we've got to block it off. But yeah. Yeah, so I might probably put the fields out there somewhere. But I won't put any. Oh, that's what's happened. That makes a lot of sense now. So they're stuck, aren't they? That's weird. They could get out before. No, they can't. There's him. Nah, I thought that would work. Damn, I got an idea. Okay, move. Move. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got an idea. I want to try and make it lower. And try and use these as drain-ins. Like, you get what I mean? So they use this and they use this for drainage. It doesn't be, something like that. So that means they can't still get out. Oh, idea. Oh, really cool idea. It's just gonna help them. Right, you need to move. Thank you. It actually makes a lot more sense too. That. Or no. Where's the stone? These stairs. I make better with stone stairs. Wait, what? Are you hearing what I'm hearing? Are they stuck? No. Right. No, in here. Weird, bro. But yeah, I think doing that actually does sort of look better, just because they're bigger, so it's harder. Yeah, that does actually make more sense and looks a lot better too. But if the other side too, it would make, the reason why it makes a lot more sense is because, come on, bro, get out. Can you move? They can get out, because I can get out. I want to kill you, man. See how that works. Yeah, they can get out, because I can get out, yeah. Just choose not to. Just can't. But yeah, this makes a lot more sense. Yeah, because they would need to get under here. This is different because they can get under there. Here they can't, so I'm going to make sure how. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this is purpose of these are to get under the boom, boom. There you go. So yeah, they can get out. And I'll go and do that with our ones over here. Oh no. Have I messed up, guys? I think I messed up, haven't I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm going to go and fix them all up then. I don't need it. Okay, I've got an idea. I want to change all these to slabs. Because I don't need to do what I did there. Let me just leave a bed. So that's concerned, because that's when they're getting instructed. So I realize, okay, I can't do that. That makes a lot more sense why. Yeah, they're getting instructed because their head gets stuck. So I want us to do something like this, do something like this. I'm probably going to go and, what does stone slabs do look like? Do you know anything about doing stone slabs? They will look better overall. Yeah. Yeah, way better. Right, we'll see if they can get out of those beds. If they can't, we'll think of something else to do. But I think they should be good. I think what we'll do is just make sure they're slabs. And I think they'll be good. You good, mate? You can get out, right? Yeah, you can get out. As long as they can get out, that's fine with me. Generally, that's fine with me. So for you said, as I say, if you look from the naked eye, they just look like entrance under, but they're but they aren't. Now I've got to really look up a way to make farmers too, because might do it. I might build a ship, which is just left the dock. Probably around here. I think that'll be a good idea. Be a good idea. So we need to think of this. So again, up one. Gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the water there. That's gonna go like that. We're gonna go another 1. That's right, huh? Yeah. No. Yeah. So that's okay. So we're gonna make the front first. Yeah, so the front is going to be that. I'm gonna do that because I think they look better like that overall too. I don't think they, but yeah, I like that overall. I'm gonna go and do the exact same for the other one as well. So, oh yeah, it's that. So it needs to be that, I think, yeah. Perfect. And then it's got 2 at the back. Okay, that's pretty simple. I forgot. That maybe? I don't know. And then, oh, I took that, yeah. So that. What? Yeah, it's up that. Cool. Now we need to look at the fences and the thing and the. Oh, we got everything. I need these wall butts. Okay. So between theirs is 1. That's what we're going to make sure. That. Too short. Something's wrong here, guys. Well, I've done something wrong. Let me say something. Yeah, so we need 1 away from that. So we need the fence. I am really far off, aren't I? Holy. Wait on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense. Okay. At least we got that down. So, from that, it's a star. Simple. It might have actually might have worked out a lot more better than I thought. And then, okay, and then it's you alright? Don't you dare. But that thing's got issues. So this side 1, okay. So this side 1. No, something's wrong. I messed up, guys. So 2 back. Oh, okay. So the bottom one is definitely a square. And, oh, that's it. Okay. That actually looks so much better. It actually looks like it just came off. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So what? 1, 2. Okay, and then a thing. And then, oh wait, 1. Okay, so 2 down. Oh wait, no, this would, yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. So it has to be this way. And yeah. So the difference between these ones is that when you're driving it, you control the whole thing. Oh, you control the whole thing with the sail with the whole steering. This one here you don't. This one you open this up, and then you use this to control it. That's the idea of it, mine anyway. Right, I actually like that. Right, now I realise we're going to put a ton of more villages in, guys. See what happens to them. If they don't take up... The idea is that the reason I'm adding so much is because eventually what happened, the villagers don't have beds, they would die anyway. And I'll probably despawn. So I'm not too concerned. Right, I think we're gonna work on this. We'll get a view. So yeah, this is looking nice. It is looking nice. I love how we got a ship there, and I love how we got ships there and 2 ships here, and the storage ship. I love it. Looks like, and I love this color palette with the purple and the stone and that, and this here with the dial on top. I think it looks lovely. Don't worry, the ones which are not in, what do you call it? I don't mind having villages out at night time at all, but the ones which are definitely not down bed will despawn, but that, I don't care about that. I really don't care. What I do need to do is to figure out how much I want in here. I'm not going to bother adding more villages at this moment of time. I want to come here and give me the bed. Give me the bed, thanks. And he should go back in there if I'm correct. But I want to come in here and go probably 1. I want at least 6 or 8 in this. 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Do this. So guys, mine went flat. So, do this, move. Do that, do that. Alright, so, there's more beds in here. All I do now is just do this. Can you move? Move. Alright. These guys are gonna die. Reason why? What is wrong with you? Anyway, I want it a bit different. I'm not gonna put any jobs on. I'm just gonna put logs. And that might be weird, but I'm generally just gonna put like quartz and that. Things which don't actually have any purpose or won't give a legit job. I know what I can do. Do this. Yeah. Alright. yeah, where's on board, of course, because this is the main building block here, so it would make a lot of sense. Actually, they're storing this stuff up. It wouldn't make any sense they're not at all. A lot of it too. Again, this is the main village, you know. Bit of containers, I think. Yeah. Cool. Now I've got to figure out what sort of lantern or lights do I want on these buildings. I'm thinking about putting them just there, to be honest. I think that's nice. Look at this. Yeah, it's looking good. Then we just go do it over here too. Just light on the outside to look like, you know, it's not empty. And then we'll start working on this terrain more. Cool. Alright. I wanna okay. Are they are? Yeah, they are. Cool. It's perfect. Alright, so I'm probably going to do about that. Now, what I'm thinking, I don't want to make this all the wall around the village, you know what I mean? It won't be realistic at all. So I'm going to try and use some andesite instead. I want to see what that looks like. No, I know what to do. It's actually, scratch that, calcite. Even though, because it might be mean, trying to be mean about my work, it does look nice. Definitely looks nice with the water. But I don't think it's going to look nice if it was all over the thing, you know. I reckon that just having eventually to the point where, because anyway too, that investigation of real life wouldn't they're not gonna do it, and most realistic places don't really have the exact same wall pattern throughout the whole place, village or whatever. There's a reason for that too, because every single thing's different. Alright. Okay, so bringing that there, let me see what it looks from the back here. Yeah, I like that. I like just the white wall from now. I prefer the white wall from now. I think the white wall looks better from now, for the land than the water. I think this looks nice with the water, but I don't think I don't think this will look nice for the rest. I like the anisite there because it's like protecting this. This is where where they build ships or stocking up ships. I think that would be nice. I want to build more ships out here, but mainly, yeah. But yeah, this land, I prefer this over the pattern one. I don't prefer it in the water though. I think it'll be just too plain. I think the water pattern, where the water is, I think the what do you call it? I think that gives the town some sort of characteristic to it. You know. Alright, so now we need to figure out how far. I do want. Right, so I do see this. I think this is where the land's going to go up. I think that's where the stairs are going to go up. From there. Yeah. I think one more up. I think one more up might be a better idea. Yeah, we'll do one more up. Oh guys, I'm gonna get myself some eating, have a bit of a break. Alright, now it's time to work out what am I gonna do up here. So I'm thinking about having a market square pretty much here. Building a water there, making this probably a help thing which will connect to the top, to the market square here. So we'll do that now. Just get the terrain worked out. Can you not go away? So it's on that ground level, good to know. If I do it here, I should be able to make a building which should be able to connect up to there. I don't know how I want to do the interior, but I've got an idea how to do it. It just I was gonna try and go all night, at least maybe to about 6, guys, and then prepare for another stream, but a Bible study stream. So we're gonna concentrate on one topic, and then we're gonna go through verses. What we're concentrating on today, which I felt is gonna help me, is that there's a lot of attacks and a lot of heartbreak which has been happening lately, you know, with Iran and you know, in Nigeria and that, you know, all these horrific, especially what happened in October 7th. I struggle with myself. I always wonder why God, you know, what happens to them. You know, yes they did it, yes they sinned, but you know they die horrific death. You know, it wasn't in control. I was struggling with that. Why do they get judged? Yes, they get judged, but why will the judgment end? And I just didn't know, understand it, and this, from going through what I went through with the verse and that, it did help a lot. And I think that if we go through it, you know, just if you lost someone which you loved in a horrific way, you know, hopefully this brings some light and to show that they might not be with us in what, you know, they'll be judged, but there's still hope. And I think that what we're going to go through in the Bible study is going to really help us understand that God didn't tell us, but one thing he did put in there is his character. And from his character we can, that's why verse said there's always hope. You know, you never lose hope. And I think that in today's world and what's going on in Iran and what's going on in Nigeria and all these horrific things, especially what happened in, you know, World War I and World War II and all these things, people die of horrific things out of control, there's still hope for, you know, there's still hope. You know, that could be starvation, that could be suicide, you know, what you know, people commit suicide from mental health issues, and that what we're going to talk about is going to be very touchy maybe for some people, but I just want to do it because there is hope, and I think that there's people out there which do need a reassurance or a reminder. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong losing faith. You know, losing hope. It's always happens. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with losing hope. In this world, even I lost hope. I lost hope because all the horrific things happening, and my brain couldn't fathom that these people will be judged eternally, and their punishment will be judged. But then, you know, look at verses where that the servant where he did it with the master of Jesus in the parable. That's one we're going to concentrate on, because there's cover two things. One thing is that, which is really interesting, is that he didn't know. Now you can say, oh well, then that's a difference. You don't know. Well, that's different. You could go on a car and some speed. You're probably going to die. Yes. Okay. But the other thing too is that it was out of his control. He didn't these people, didn't tell what was going to happen, and he didn't have information. They lied. He didn't know, and so what happened was out of his control. The reason why he still gets punished was because the master needs to be just. So the master needs to be just, so he has to punish, but he's going to get it for his instructions. So what that means is that people who willfully sin and don't die, with it, maybe die by, if it's, they die, they go in speed and they kill, and then they die in a car crash which they sped in. Example, I was watching YouTube. This cop pulled this couple over, and this guy was speeding, and the guy told him to slow down. Right? 5 minutes later, the car was found under a truck. Both of them dead. Now, in that scenario, the one who's going to be judged willfully is the driver, because that was his fault. The person in the car would be judged differently because that was out of her control. She couldn't do anything. So when it's like, so that's what we're going to concentrate on, that is that trying to bring light where people need it. Yeah. Now I'm not going to try and get emotional, but there's a lot of things going on, and that's so yeah. Like, I'm not saying the Bible say this and that. I'm not saying that. I'm just going what the Bible says. I'm not going off. I'm not saying that these people will be in heaven. I'm not saying that these people will be in eternity. What we can tell is that willfully sinners are going to be judged differently than people who died, not willfully. So people who willfully sin and die in the process. Example, what happened in New York when 40 people died? They are not going to be judged. They'll be judged willfully, because yes, it was an accident, not in their control, but it wasn't caused by someone. That's the difference. When it's caused by someone, that's the one compound we can see when it's caused. When it's not caused, it's like, when it's not caused by anyone, as you said, maybe earthquake, That's natural disaster. Anyone who dies in that is going to be judged willfully, because they willfully sinned and they didn't die, and they died for something which someone else didn't cause. And that's what we're going to try and work out, is that we need to work out if it's caused by someone or it's not. That's what we're going to work out. And as it says, as that Jesus will be never far away from their person, and that will be in afterlife as well. The thing is, when Jesus says something, or the Father something, restricting it to on earth is really unbiblical, because that means God's life is limited on earth, and that would mean that He's not God. So from logic, we use a logic from what God can do and and what he and who he is, and his power. Seeing his power is internal and that he's not limited. He's what he says will definitely go to the afterlife as well. So yeah, we're gonna really try and concentrate on God's character. Well, we were, but I can't do that now. I've got other things to do. We need, so as I said, so this, we're gonna put our building there. I love this, guys. Really delicious. We're going to probably build a big shed, but yeah, so we're going to build something here. I'm generally thinking of extending the dock up to here a bit, but I don't want to actually. Yeah, so this will be a building here we're going to build. We got building there. Yeah, so we're going to try and build all these. The marketplace here, we're building there. This building is probably going to be a low bit is going to be a pub up. Then it's going to be stairs up top, which is going to be a more seating area, and that's what it's going to be. So first we need to work out this. So what do we want, guys? I'm thinking oak wood for flooring, 100%. That's obvious. Like, who wouldn't want oak flooring? Most people wouldn't actually want oak flooring. I could build an Ender Dragon, to be fair. Okay, that's not bad. Says to be building, and then marketplace will be there. Why can't you get into the bed? There we go. We got palm. Yeah, so I'll probably use my laptop, put it on my laptop, and then save them, because I want to use ChatGPT to get verses which are about that topic. It's just easier, and I'm not saying you should go to ChatGPT for sources. Use ChatGPT to source stuff, but use ChatGPT as a way to get sources. you know, sources from. So that's what I mean. Like I used it to get. I'm going to use it to get. What should we use, guys? I do concrete. Ooh, pink, magenta. I want to get concentrate on magenta. Only because the whole area of this here is magenta. So. Ooh. Thinking about doing one in. Yeah. Okay, I realised something. Oh, damn, I realised something. Good idea. I want to do that. Yeah, if I do that, oh damn. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, I could cheat it. Well, I mean that I could definitely just, you know, make an alleyway here and lock it off. Oh, actually. Something like that, yeah. It's gonna be a bit weird, but trust me, I want to make sure it looks good, guys. Probably 3 on there will probably look good. And what I do is I come here with this, so that no mobs will spawn in there. That's what I want to do. That's probably the best idea we can do. Yeah. Okay. Let's see this. I'm just gonna try and get all the pillars. I'm gonna use this for everything's gonna mainly be the stone brick and magenta and that. That's what everything's gonna be made of. Oh. Damn. This is not on my rise. I'm sorry. Damn. Sheesh. Maybe I just bring this one back. I was into like people might say that, you know, they don't get eternal life, so they're going to be dead. But at the same time, that's true. But then it's like if you're in hell and if you're in your punishment and you're going to be dead, then you're going to be dead. There's going to be yellow for nothing. But the thing is, just emphasizing that hell is a gash on tape. He emphasizes that you're gonna feel something. You're gonna feel something, and I think what that means is your soul will be still there, but you're going to be. Yeah, it's interesting. Just one thing we're gonna do too. Another one is what really is hell like. I might see if you about doing an stone brick. I'm not gonna lie. I want to use stone. And the reason why is because I think stone's going to look better than magenta. I do want to put magenta on the roof for texture, like that one. It'll be nice. Alright, so I'm going to do that. I think that's good. And then I think what would be cool using this as a drink bar, as an underground section, you know, it's not the prettiest. And then oh wait. Okay, we do that. Now, I could, problem is if I do that there, it's gonna be, okay, I've got an idea. I don't want to make it look that's pretty high, okay. I want to make it feel more higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the slabs, right? Going to get the slabs because again I can make a underground section here where, you know, they go in this bit and there's an underground section where he keeps all the food in that, you know, and then I could put more villages in there as a kitchen. You know, the thing about it is there's so much opportunities to, you know, play with the method of hiding the beds and that. I'm going to do custom trees in there as well, guys. I think I think using non-strip will be better, just for some texture change. Because having a constant, yeah. got that done. Yeah. It's not good. I don't want to do this. Okay, I am sorting out a bit differently. I'm just going to go straight up. And that's what I want to do. There you go. Then yeah, I think that's nice. I like it. And then this. Now, okay. I realise one big problem here. No, that's fine. We're gonna use probably this entrance. Yeah. Well, actually, no, this. Alright, now we're gonna get this done because I'm probably gonna bring it to that wall there. So, what should we use, guys? I don't want to use the same pattern. Well, actually, I should use that because everywhere else, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some of this. Again, I'm not going to try and use... No, actually, no. I want to try and use stone brick. But the reason why is because this is closer to the lake, so it would be a bit different wearing down, a bit differently than others. I love this, man. It's so cool, isn't it? So we're gonna remember I'm not that good of a builder, to be honest. I'm pretty bad. So we're gonna do again, I want to try and go with more of a splatter look than anything. I think going for a mix, like we're pretty much not trying to go for a splatter look, in my opinion. It doesn't look that nice. It doesn't look that nice, in my opinion. Yeah, so this is where I look, blah, blah, blah. So now, I want to go down one more. I'll use slabs for the slow transition instead of, you know, full blocks. And then do the same thing here. And then do the same thing over here, again, using what is that noise by? Alright, so what I want to do is, now we need to get the slabs. The slabs are going to help you with the transition going down. No, it's only cracked. It's only cracked. Surely it's cracked. It's not. Bro, that's insane. There's no cracks. Oh, it sucks. Alright, now we can come back with this. And then I'll go with this. Go with this. And then go with this. And then go with this. There you go. So that's what I'll have. I'll have a slow, because we're going to put the markers more there, but I'll have a slow transition down. Then having, yeah, I thought it'd be unique and pretty cool having this high, you know, and it'll be really cool. And then we're going to do this, and we'll go about there. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah, that looks so much nicer. Yeah. Even from the top there, it looks nicer. So, now it's time to keep going with it. But yeah, if you see what I'm doing, I'm not trying to put... I'm not really trying to put, you know, like really super mix at all. I'm just trying to make it feel like, you know, it used to be solid, and over time people have been walking on it. It's just got, you know, worn out over time. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm probably gonna put like a, you know, slab about from here, go all the way down. But I don't know, I'm just gonna try and get. Getting there. What we're gonna do is just keep going. So I feel what we'll do actually right now, we're good, is to try and decorate this. I think doing a decoration of this right now will be good. Now, I'm probably just going to go with something like this. Like that. No, not like that. Yeah, something like this. And I'm probably just going to go with fences. Probably just go with fences. Nah. Let's go with glass. We'll go with this. Yeah. No. No idea. Maybe this will work. Magenta. I don't know, does it work? Yeah. No. I think fence is the best overall. Actually. That's cool. Actually, I want to do that. It's nice. I think that's nice, yeah. We're doing that. Yeah, okay, so first off, I want to make the entrance to the underground right here. Nice. Next, we're going to make a probably about here. And then we'll do this here. Not many seats. There's really a cool way to do it. Seeing we have actual furniture, this is why I put this add-on on. Main reason why, because it doesn't take away from the area I'm trying to build in, and it's medieval. None of this takes away from it. So that's the main reason why. As I said, these had this, and you know, around Anno. That's one other thing too. I'll probably, if I have to go any futuristic, I'll probably go to. I don't mind putting a bit of fantasy in. I think some of the things would be good for fantasy wise, like this here, windmill. You know, I'm gonna put this on a thing. You know, to me, I'll find that. Bro. What? Right, this. There's no way, hold on. There we go again, something's wrong. Okay. No, there's no way. What? Right, there's no way. Oh dear, maybe this will work. TNT. No, I don't have to split that up. Does that work? Nope, does. I don't want to do it, I have to, don't I? Why? I don't know why you're doing this. Die. What? I'm missing something, aren't I? Bro. I got an idea. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. If I remove that add-on in that world, and that means, yeah, and then I go, then I go to, nope, Edworld. I should be able to remove that add-on. Because I haven't built really anything with it. So now I know not to do that. It'll come back with a mystery block. And then I can destroy the mystery block and it will go, it won't be there. That's how we're gonna have to do it. I didn't know it would do that. I don't know I was getting rid of it. I think it was lagging. There we go. Look at that, guys. We did it. Yes. Yeah, all good. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I didn't use any. What up, people? What up, people? What up, people? Alright, now let's try this again, shall we? So, and then this is what I mean by you can do two things to prevent them from going it. But I'm going to create and put that add-on back on. I don't think the add-on should be, those fans should be there. Now, I'm wondering that anything I added, would it go back? I'm hoping it doesn't. Oh my goodness, it worked, okay. All I have to do is just deactivate and reactivate it. That's so annoying, bro. We won't be doing that again. So, as I was trying to say, there's a way to do it. But first, I do want to cannot see a single thing in there. I'm going to build this first, and this is where that village is going to go when it's going to be too high, as I said. That's what most places are. So I'm going to be actually that big because I realise I've got to deal with the, probably going to go to there, and then probably to there, yeah. That's nice. Gonna go around, probably, oh, that's not good. Probably, yeah, it's not gonna go well, isn't it? I know for a fact it's more definitely on this side, yeah. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for. But it's fine, it's fine. 2 right here. It's only meant to be it's not meant to be that big anyway. And I'll do it from about here. I think that would be generally perfect. Oh. Yeah. Nice, okay. Let me do all this. I love all these little type of crannies. It'll be insane. I find it really cool. It brings more character to your world. You're gonna do this. I don't want to end the city straight. I don't think that's really not a good idea. But I do want more of this to set. There you go. It's weird, it's a tight squeeze, but it's fine. Do that there, and we'll do one here. Cool. And then this is going to be probably over here, or one here. I think that's good for the lights. Now, this is when the slime blocks come in handy. Because if you don't want to put, what you can do is, wherever you want to put a seat, you don't. That's that. I'll fix that later. Do that, so that means they can't actually jump. And then you get carpet. It's carpet. There. You're gonna go from brown carpet. Something like that. So this looks like carpet. You know, it looks like you're just walking in and the business has some carpet. That's what you do. So people can go and get drinks, but they can't go out. And then you do the exact same thing over here. Set. Like this. You can also put a gate, doesn't really matter, because they can't get in anyway. This, like that, probably. And then I'm probably gonna put a trapdoor. Trick is, we'll actually kick that. No. Oh, fine, whatever. Do that. So, and then what I do is that. So that means he can't get up, and then do that. That means no one can get up or in, and then I do the exact same thing over here. That, and then you just pretend that he has a carpet all around and goes to there. Done. And then what you can do is you can still put seats there. But to do that you need to block it off, but I don't want to block it off. I want it wide open. But it's mainly for like to be it. You can do this, that's fine, makes sense. But this is mainly generally for baby villagers. So what we're gonna do, so I want seats, and there's not much seats here. I want to put seats along there, and that'll be nice. So that can go, that can go, that can go. So what we're gonna do is, and this is what I love the furniture on, it brings so much to the game. Medium, big, small, side tables, stools. So we're going to get the side tables. Oh, let's see. I want to do this. Something like this. That. That, like that. Like that, like that. There you go. Now I want to start with this too. First off, we need kegs. What actually is... I think we need to put a smoker back here. I'm going to put 2 beds at least. We're going to put a smoker back here. I think would be great. With... I'm actually going to put 3 villagers. You need a smoker, a cleaner, and then you need a toolsmith. But you do need a... come on. Oh, yeah. Smoker. What's with the toolsmith? As a smithing table. But yeah, right. I've got that. I think the toolsmith is the grinder, isn't it? Yeah. It's a grinder. Where's the grinder? Has to be someone. Oh, there it is. Alright, I think that's what we need. So, do that. Again, no one's going to see it, guys. So this guy's not about to get to it, but what happened? I need a bell. Always a bell, man. gonna put their bell right here, and then we're gonna again. We need to put a smoker. It's gonna use our unique desk. We're gonna have the guy here, and then we'll have the cutter. Here. Cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get villagers. They won't go there, so they won't be able to get to it. So what they do is they'll just leave the job. They can't get to it. So 1, 2, 3. Nope. We need people who actually want to work. I'm so bad. Right, so they can get out of it, as you see. So what happened, these guys were staying here, and then again, we're going to give it a tour table right here, and I think that's all we need. That's better. So yeah, so they can't get up there. Even if they try to like this, they can't. Okay, now we need more tables. We need one over here. Yeah. Only 1, 2, 3. Gonna go 1, 2, and a 3. There you go. Oh well. I will probably put about some houses along here, but the most important thing is definitely trying to get this building done. So we're going to continue there. So we're up. Can you move? Move. I don't like that. I probably would change it up a bit actually. Probably something light. Actually, what if I do this? That's actually not bad. I like that. We're going to do that. Yes. then now it's time for the maybe simpler 2 levels up. I wanna, okay, that looks nice. So what I'm thinking of with these things here, we're thinking of putting like garden beds there. I don't know, is it too modern? I don't think so. I think that's great. And then maybe banners. Where's magenta banners? I think magenta banners would look lovely. And then I'll make a custom banner eventually, but I think doing the outskirts of the kingdoms or villages outside the main kingdom will probably be just basic colour banners. But doing doing it in the city, I think it should be, oh, maybe this is cool. Oh no, nope. No, I don't like it. I think just leaving it like that would be nice. Maybe get rid of that. Replacing it with stone might be. Yeah, I think doing the stone might be nice overall. Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, no. I love this view, but you get it, you can see all the video and the shit, so. Will you guys shut up? Alright, so we're gonna do, I think doing windows here will look really well as well. I think windows here would be great, but doing it like this would be nicer. Different look. Right, now I'm definitely going to do the same roof over here, but a bit different. First off, I'm definitely going to do something like this, one up, and then do a what do you call it, a wing of quartz around. I think that'll be nice, yeah. And then once I get this roof on, I think that'll be it, guys, for the live stream. I think that'll be it. If I can do, I'll probably do a bulb study tonight, if I can do it. that's cool. That's too modern. Too modern. Maybe fence might be not a bad shout. I love that so much. Like, holy, I love that. Yeah, I love that a lot. Already, I love it. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Whoa. Okay, whiff. I'm thinking doing a sharp whiff, but the only thing which I'm not too sure is how am I sharp do I want it? Do I want it with stunted to right there while we're at? So right, so this is going to be the Fitzy Marketplace. So I think what we're going to do is, I think it will be nice if we just do a little walk around at the moment. So, this is, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Gonna do a bit of gonna make it look like that, you know, it's not just Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is actually going really well. What the hell is happening to my game? Yes, at that time, yeah. So yeah, there's a bell in there, so there's a bell in here. I don't really care if there's two fishermen in us. I don't really care. They're stuck. Good idea. This is gonna solve it. Can you walk bugger off? I'm gonna do this. There you go. Now, what we need to do is work out what we want in here. I'm thinking just, I don't want to just add tables at all. So what I'm probably going to do is definitely do that. I definitely think about doing the same side work. Again, this is going to be the outskirts, so I'm not doing much interior or design with them wheels. Actually, let me do like a really high round loop. Probably that's better, yeah. Then we'll do like the same sort of design. Go like this. Now I'm definitely going to probably do some bit of shading on the roof, I think. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the roof for every building here. I certain matches up. Now I want to use this, so I want to do, and then I want to get the magenta and go in like this. See how that looks. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then let me do this. Like that? Yeah, it looks good. I need more detail on the outside. That's what I need. I need more detail on the outside. What am I doing something like this? Like that? Nope. There's other magenta terracotta. I think that's what I have here. Silk purple's like. Oh yeah, definitely doing that. Definitely, yeah. Put some shaders in there. Just up in the corners. Maybe like that. Yeah, I think that's nice. I do want to do the same thing over, but get rid of some of this and do something like this. Think, yeah, it looks lovely. It's like, it doesn't do much different in terms of like it's a change, but that tiny change is from the outside looks amazing. Yeah, I want to finish this wood. I do guys hope you enjoyed this long play. I don't mind doing this. I find it very fun. Oh, right. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. It looks nice. It's definitely fitting with the style of this. Definitely fitting with the style. Yeah. Alright guys, I think we're going to end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you